Let's start, Dada?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we are in episode 6 of the series called The Spiritual Preparation of the Adult. And episode 6 is about patience, time, and respect for development. We have mentioned it before that we are looking at these topics from our own lens in a way,
Yeah.
probably in a subjective way, you know. And I am looking at things from the experiences with my work, in my work with children ages 6 to 12, and in my work with adults.
Yeah.
And you, Dada?
And I focus on children in the age range from being in mother's womb till 6 years.
Yeah. So patience, time, and respect for development. You wanted to open this episode with a phrase.
Yeah. Yes, I definitely like this as the introduction into this topic. What if we could describe the life now in the year 2026? We could really phrase it as a culture of speed.
And I think it is phrased like that out there.
Yeah.
People talk about it, culture of speed.
Okay. I think that at least in the civilized world and big cities, we can feel it very strongly. And and I think it basically is like a strong wind going through a long hallway and taking everything with you. All the scarves and hats and gloves, and maybe the heavy boots stay there. But it just has this pull power. And I think we may even not be aware of it when we are in the automatic mood or behavior, going through the days or really trying to get from Monday to Friday. But there are moments where we sometimes jump out of this and realize something else. That the world can be different, or that we can behave differently, or we don't have to be as part of this speed in everything, but it definitely affects our behavior. And if we are talking in the context of the prepared adult serving the child, and we are talking about Montessori prepared environment, talking about work with the child, helping him to connect with the pedagogical material, find his interest, connect with his inner guide, sort of. It's very important that we can control this speed. And I wanted to ask you if you have some sort of example for this, or how resonates this metaphor with you?
Yes. So I feel it. I feel it too. I feel it when I'm driving the car, where when you drive the car and suddenly there is a signal inside of your car saying, "Hey, the speed limit." You ask yourself, how did I go over the speed limit? And then I look at the cars on my sides and I see that I went with them. I didn't even think, I just went with those cars. So they're all going faster than the speed limit, and therefore I am too. So I feel the city life, and I feel it when I've been outside in nature for a few days or for a vacation in mountains, and then when I am back in the city, I feel that it is so strong, this current. It's tough to resist it. You just go with it often, and I often catch myself rushing and not even knowing where I'm rushing. But I'm rushing because all the people are walking fast, you know. Cars are beeping, cars are going fast, people are running to the tram, you know, or from the tram and running after trams or buses, you know. And I catch myself doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Even though I have no reason to rush. So
you just align with
yes,
it, yeah?
it just
with
takes you. Yes, the
basically.
flow takes you
Speed.
with it.
Speed
It's,
flow.
it has a power. This culture of speed.
Pulling power.
Yes. And you asked me actually maybe what I do, what I can do about it, or what do I do about this. And I remembered there are a few small things that I do regarding it. For example, when I'm on the tram traveling to work or back from work, I try to put my phone away and just watch outside of the window, because if I have been on the phone all 30 minutes, I realized again I was at work and now I'm home, and I start doing the things I need to do at home. And that part, that those 30 minutes when I could have had a break are gone. I was on the phone in them. Or I often would, rather than taking the public transport to the end stop, I would get out of the tram the stop or 2 stops before, you know, and walk the last 2 stops home or something like that. So finding those moments in between to do lists for slowing down. It's not easy. It requires consciousness and awareness. A high level of awareness to stop yourself.
I can imagine that, and I'm living in the same. It's not also easy for me, and I'm thinking, you know, our topic today is patience, time, and respect for development. And if we have in front of our inner eyes the child. Let's say, from my perspective, it's the child from 0 to 6. This child has different tempo or different speed, let's call it, and they can run fast, but I think the process of absorbing things and processing them then internally takes different pace, or has different pace, and we cannot really evaluate what is finished and what's happening inside, because it's invisible, as we shared before. It's this really non-physical part of our existence where we really cannot jump in at any moment and just see the evidence that it's really okay, and at what stage of finishing, but probably, or yes, it is. So we should keep in mind that this child, for this inner work of self-creation, needs time. And maybe this could be in context for the work with children, to try to remember that they have different needs, or they have different tempo for creating things or building up themselves. And so as a result, we can build up a little bit more patience towards, or give them more time to really finish something, or allow them the repeated repetition without trying to, I don't know, offer another material or something. Like wait a little bit longer. And so this gives me, like, this is meaningful when I'm thinking in this context of slowing down or switching from the speeding up to being able to slower down, because I have the internal image of the child who needs the patience and the space to develop himself. But I think we could also look at this topic from the perspective of having patience with ourselves and really apply it for our inner life. This would be maybe harder topic even, or?
Yeah, I think so, because if you discussed what the child needs in different, if we know what the child needs in different levels, we kind of can maybe give it to them if we are aware, if we are educated in that. But when it comes to ourselves, you know, how to, like you said, those heavy boots, how to be those heavy boots and stay in your center and be stable even when a wind comes and tries to take you with others away. So, and it is hard, I think, nowadays for us adults, because we can see it all around. It is manifesting in the physical world. Every half a year you have a new iPhone coming out. And you know, if you don't have the newest model, you just bought the phone like a year ago, and there have been 2 other ones released since then. You feel behind. You want to catch up with the newest trends of clothing, you know, with the newest car, with the everything physical, you know. That's what we try, and then and that's what we are busy with, I guess, trying to catch up with the outer world, with the physical world, and we forget this. We can forget the inner development, the inner world. So we don't have patience for the outer physical world, nor we have the patience for the inner and respect for the inner development of ourselves. Because I'm just thinking about now, if you, like, if I think yoga or meditation, you know, when I was in high school, that was some 20 almost years ago, there used to be a lady coming to our village every Saturday, and we would be doing yoga together. And it was beautiful, full hall of women, and we had yoga for 1 hour and a half, and that seemed fine and amazing, you know. Now when you look at yoga lessons, they're 20 minutes, especially online ones. And they keep reducing and reducing and reducing. Or meditations, you know. I knew a girl who did 1 minute meditation in the morning. I mean, it still helps for sure, but 1 minute. She had an application where they have reduced meditations to 1 minute or 2 minutes. Still better than nothing, for sure better than nothing. I'm just trying to put it into perspective, what are we talking about here? And to deal with this and give yourself space and time and respect for things to unfold in its own speed is tough. I mean, even I can give you a personal example when we talk about the AI. Okay, I am not using it. I don't have ChatGPT nor Gemini. I mean, I'm using it in the sense of that it's everywhere, but I'm not purposefully using it. Like how to say, I'm not going for it. Let's say, okay, searching for it. So I don't have ChatGPT nor I don't know what are they called, whatever. And it's true that and I keep hearing people saying, yes, but use the AI, it will help you to become faster and more efficient, and why do you need to think on your own if you can have AI doing things for you? And it's interestingly enough, it doesn't resonate with me. So, you know, I keep going in my own speed when we think about this work, for example, these episodes. You know, I did the preparation without the AI. So for some people that might be like, how can you do this, you know? And it took me maybe more time than it would take somebody else who would use the AI. So this is, I think,
it's a nice example. It's really
And
nice.
I might be the weirdo, but I heard somewhere, and I am following those podcasts, and there was a lady, and she was talking about the AI, and she was talking about be really smart about this, because in the near future, the highest paid professions will be actually those that are about interactions, because people will forget how it is to have live interaction. So something to think about, that maybe
that's
we
lovely.
don't need to rush. Maybe we can allow ourselves actually to slow down, to do it in our own speed. I am doing I am allowing myself to do it in my own speed, in terms of when it comes to the AI and the speed that it works in. So that's something I allow myself.
Yeah, I really like the angle you looked at it and the example, because the process of the thought takes time, and you don't know where it leads you. For one, and for two, it's, although it's invisible, it's physical process, so it requires energy, and it makes you feel tired after some time. So it can be inconvenient even, So some people really feel proud that they don't think a lot, they just live. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that I loved what you came up with, like for this example, in this context, especially because of the thought of the time, or the thought given to the time as an important value. This is what connects the respect and patience together, like a respect for development. Like, the time is the evidence that you are really doing it. That really and I have here a few contrasts which can underline what I mean. That we are able, as guides or adults working with children, waiting, or learn to wait, or prefer waiting, meaningful, of course, instead of interrupting. And we sort of practice the trust we were talking also before about, instead of controlling. And it takes really conscious effort, internal, to really develop this habit, this ability, and repeatedly come back to this behavior. And it leads to stronger respect for the natural development of the child, compared to really directing the child, which is in a way easier and faster, but it's not respect for the child. We are basically saying that it's stupid being, that there is no inner program, that we don't trust there is the wisdom, and the creation doesn't happen, that we have to fill the heads, like it was explained in the past. So
Are you sad?
Yeah.
You're talking.
Really. I'm really thinking that's so important concept.
And it's a complex. It's a complex concept. Actually, time, patience, respect. Big words again. Very big words.
So what can we conclude, really practically?
I was just thinking, this is not very practical, but I want to share one more thing. There is a book by Eckhart Tolle called The Power of Now, and it's very hard to digest that book, and I've read it twice, and after the second time, I kind of started understanding, because he's like a very high level thinker, and his ideas are amazing, but often hard to relate to and digest. And the idea is that the time is now. There's no past and no future, it's now. So if we travel to the past and we think about something that happened to us 2 years ago, we are thinking about it now. We're still hanging on to it. So it's not, it didn't happen to us 2 years ago. It's happening to us now. And the same with future. We cannot travel to future. If we travel and cry about something or are excited about something in the future, it's happening to us now, not in the future. So huge concept in a way. And that's what I try to think about in terms of myself, my inner state. It brings me back to now, to the present moment, remembering that time is relative and time is actually now. Like if you think about a bird, time is human concept, clock, calendars. But if we look in the nature, they just follow their own rhythm. And the child comes from nature. And child follows this rhythm. And if we think, and it's a very simple example of, for example, dressing in the morning. Because of this rush, parents often dress their children, and it ends up with tantrum, with screaming and yelling, and nobody understands where it began and why. But you have to get to the car or to the public transport and get to a place. Instead of, and what happens here, we're taking away an opportunity for the child to try to close the zipper, put their shoes on themselves. Instead, we're rushing the child. Whereas, if we think that the time is now, this is the now opportunity for the child to practice development. We wouldn't probably do that.
Or maybe we would be thinking in the evening, what can we do to make it more pleasant for all, or the participants of the situation. Probably mom and the child, maybe there are involved siblings or even father. How to make it more pleasant and divide the time so we don't have to rush and we can really be there in the present moment. I like it.
So when you ask about a conclusion, it's such a huge topic that I don't really have a conclusion to this in my mind. I don't have like a wrap-up sentence or something.
Actually, I really like the closing reflection thought, because it sort of leads, or all our shared thoughts are leading to it. And we will definitely reflect on this more and continue doing so. So would you like to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the closing reflection. Am I allowing the child to unfold in their own time or in mine? I really like it.
So I guess we could first think about, nobody should do anything. It's just a suggestion. Maybe we could first think about how am I allowing myself to unfold? And am I projecting this way of treating myself? I need to go to the child?
Yes, I believe so, because all these topics are about our preparation, our inner preparation. And if we are believing that at least, or mainly, during the period from birth to 6 years, the children are learning from us through absorbing our behavior, so we are role modeling. And if we didn't process something and internalized and really behaving it as an as natural behavior, we cannot expect any outcome, any different outcome. So I definitely believe that
Yeah. So always back to ourselves.
this perspective is
Yeah.
the true path.
Yeah.
And it really sounded a little bit sad.
This
So
exchange. Have
but
to work
it's
on
not,
myself.
it's not. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's true. It makes you think. It does.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
huge topic, and
Yeah.
it makes me also think a lot.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel lost a bit in this topic, I have to admit, because each concept is big.
Yeah.
And the reflection was, am I allowing the child to unfold? So am I allowing myself to unfold in my own time? No. The answer is no. So that's why maybe it makes me a little bit sad or thinking like, you know, and then when you go into this, there's a lot. Why am I not allowing myself to unfold? What are the obstacles? Am I putting in... And usually those obstacles come from the childhood, that I learned that things should be this way or that way, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay, lots to think about.
Yeah. But we are closing up this topic.
Let's finish
So
for
thank you.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dada. Till the
Bye,
next time.
everybody.
Bye.